I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Sent your pretty ass soon as you came in the door. I just wanna chill, got a sack for us to roll. Married to the money, introduced her to my stove. Showed her how to whip it, now she remixing for low. She my track queen, let her hit the bando. We be counting up, watch how far them bands go. We just set a goal, talking about two Lambos. At 56 a gram, 500 grams though. Man, I swear I love her, how she work the damn pole. Hit the strip club, we be letting bands go. Everybody hate her, we just call them fans though. In love with the money, I ain't never letting go. And now you're hard with my baby, baby. I just left the mall, I'm getting flawed with my baby, yeah. And I get robbed with my baby, baby. I'll be in the kitchen cooking pies with my baby, yeah. And I get robbed with my baby, baby. I just left the mall, I'm getting flawed with my baby, yeah. And I get robbed with my baby, baby. I'll be in the kitchen cooking pies with my baby. I have a love with my track queen, cause all we know is bands. I just might snatch a Ferrari and buy my boo a lamb. I just might snatch her with nothing. Let's drop a couple on the ring. She ain't wanting for nothing because I got her everything. It's good to up in the band though. Remind me where I can go. When me boys got the stand though. Got her little bands though. Boy, how fucking your bands go. Betty rub on them in 50,000 K. How I stand though. If you check up on my pockets, I'm like. And I get hard with my baby, baby. I just left the mall, I'm getting flawed with my baby, yeah. And I get robbed with my baby, baby. I'll be in the kitchen cooking pies with my baby, yeah. And I get robbed with my baby, baby. I just left the mall, I'm getting flawed with my baby, yeah. And I get robbed with my baby, baby. I'll be in the kitchen cooking pies. I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Since your pretty ass.
What's up, everybody? It's Amon here. Welcome back to one of my videos. Hope you guys are having a great day. And I just want to thank everybody that comes out their way to go and watch my videos as always. And we're going to get into this. As you see by the title, this is Overwatch versus another random team. For the Overwatch team, members are Tracer, Winston, Echo, Lucio, Source 76 is the leader as always, and Reinhardt. Fast is obviously the random team with Jacob and Bella from Twilight. Jacob Persner, if I'm saying his name right, from Ninjago, aka the Master of Music. Then you have Jacob / Griffin, Master of Speed and Movement, which kind of is probably the same thing, but that's just the common factor of what it actually is, you feel me? And I'm glad I can actually talk today, being big brain. You know, like I was saying, next we have Mr. Incredible, Kung Lao, and Static Shock. It's going to be a very interesting battle. Overwatch actually has a lot more potent way to be able to do this, depending on how they play things. So it's going to be very interesting, and I hope you guys go ahead and enjoy it. I already talked a lot about how Overwatch is like, but when it comes down to the other team, I'm obviously going to be explaining some things about them, have research. We about to be Gucci. So Jacob and Bella. Jacob is metahuman, is on suspense, and is technically magically enchanted as a werewolf. With him being a werewolf, he's able to keep up with most other vampires and actually take them on, having better type of strength, be able to keep up with them, and the vampires all have superhuman speed to vastly, to a high ball, very high metahuman. I wouldn't necessarily say they're ridiculously fast, like supersonic speeds or anything like that. And Tracer could take on both of them at the same time. And Bella, see here, is a vampire for this fight, and she is without a doubt arguably the strongest vampire in the entire book / movie trilogy, the full series. It's kind of all over the place, so correct me if I'm wrong on that. Especially for the suspense of how everything's going with the characters and stuff. Especially since Twilight is, in my opinion, not the baddest, but bland. Doesn't have any significant factors of good characters, and overall just not actually profoundly eccentric to a good standpoint of show telling. Doesn't really have anything there. Show telling has in character development, obviously, I just want to make that clear. But Bella, the vampire, with great super speed, having super strength, can move things way past her normal size and weight. She can see very far, great instinct, super hearing, can see in the dark. She does have a sensing point of sunlight / normal light, but it doesn't affect her automatically. She's able to survive in different type of high stakes standards. She can jump pretty far, and that's pretty much it for Bella. Next up, Jacob Spencer. He is blind, but he can see for music slash sound, and being the master of sound slash music, he's able to use that to a great criteria of damage and movement in any type of way. I don't know if I just stuttered there, any type of way. I'm pretty sure I said that right. I mean, anyway, you guys get what I mean. But in these type of scenarios, when it comes to sound of a person, is strategically moving more profoundly in its center of aura, they won't be able to actually have to deal with him. But when he does hit you his music, it's a very loud bigaton type of shockwave. Bigaton, that's a bigaton. I mean, it kind of is like Enterprise together as a gigaton to bigaton, because like it's a big gigaton type of thing, and the slang of how it's all cool together to something that radiates a shockwave slash bomb. So I think you guys still get what I mean. I don't think that's a big mess up or anything. But with that being said, he's going to be at a big disadvantage. But all these characters are going to have to be moving around. So with that being said, he's going to be able to blast off a bunch of different waves of hype and sound and be very versatile only in crowd informations of constant control. But at the same time, without that, he is an easy target and will be taken out. But it'll be interesting to see if he can break down Reinhardt's shield and take out others, and he's going to be an interesting match for Lucio. As Lucio is just radiating with sound, and he cannot absorb music slash sound. That's not going to work with him, but that will be a very interesting fight. And if you guys really want to, I can go ahead and just make a 1v1 between him and Lucio, even though I still think that Lucio stomps. But we can still do the video. I don't know, but it would be interesting. Next, we have Griffin. Griffin is obviously, like I said before, the master of speed and movement. I'm glad I'm able to talk today, and he's able to conduct this into a very spontaneous type of movement that's merging with sound and different type of things along that could break a person in half instantly, but at the same time does not use to bring expense. But he's been shown that he's able to use it profoundly. But pretty much when it's super speed, he's intricately fast as always, like a super speedster. Well, it's that, but I'm just saying, like, actually a super speedster as a term, because obviously with a speedster they're gonna have vastly better speed than others. You feel me? The speedster, I'm just saying, like, he is a very profound with his speed. You feel me? He's faster than lightning, and his no scope is hypersonic, so he is indeed the best speedster of this entire team. And he's gonna be found with what he can do against other targets. Gonna be run around, supply different type of versatility for the team and other type of characters on Overwatch. But he can be caught off guard by Tracer, and Tracer, if bloodlusted in any type of criteria at the moment, could easily be able to ground stack her with some type of diversion, but it wouldn't really work that much, as she is really just going in. She'll be able to tag him a lot, and he won't be able to do anything at all. Like, she is just going to burden him with a bunch of different blasts and blows, where he is going to get injured and not be able to be hiding his speed anymore. Plus, he's very cocky and is all over the place with planning, so he can be easily put off guard if he really is not trying his best. Next, we have Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible is the MVP of strength for this team. He has super strength, has a multitude of different types of skills. He can punch at very high inflation of speed and what he can do. And when it comes down to what he's able to do all together and high endpoint of all of these different type of characters and what they can do, pretty much he'll be able to rival Reinhardt. It's a type of strength and ordeal. He'll be able to stop him from charging without a doubt, and most importantly, he'll be able to create a type of, in a way, defense, but more offensive defense. And his strength will be compared with Reinhardt, and once he'll definitely have a very, not necessarily great battle once then. It's going to be interesting, but I do believe without a doubt he'll be able to take both of them on and carry out nicely. But once he gets in his killer instinct form, I do believe without a doubt he'll be able to take him out and have his own little, how should I say this, in a way, very composite type of scenario, but it will morely be he cannot bring out more of theoretical damage, but that damage is still highly put there. Like, he's not gonna be able to bring out that damage, but if he was there, he would be able to bring out damage even if he wins or loses. It just depends on the scenario, you feel me? And next we have Kung Lao, the master monk descendant of the great Kung Lao. His cousin Kung Jin is one of the Shaolin monks. Is a great warrior. Has been a great Shaolin monk warrior for a bunch of years. He's a proud monk with his great blade hat. He can teleport. Knows Taekwondo, Kung Fu, Karate, Amchashi, MMA, kickboxing. Has great skills and is versatile in a bunch of different ways, plateauing his speed and energy, and at a higher scale is hypersonic to fast and light. His speeds aren't all visibly shown, but I would say he's low, fast, and light, so it will give Tracer a run for her money. But at the same time, he will be having a better eccentric type of engaging plateau of how this stuff is going to work. And this is the old timeline Kung Lao, by the way, so make that clear so you guys understand that. The next we have Static Shock, so he's kind of similar to Black Lightning and is not Black Lightning, and in a different version he is his student, but in general scope he is not actually Black Lightning, doesn't have any actual similarities with Black Lightning except for lightning, manipulating some metals, pause and kinetic energy control. But general gist, he does not have anything to that at all. But what Static Shock can do is manipulate metal. He's able to be telepathic with different instrumentable type of metals that conduct electricity, able to generate them, blast them, fly using electricity. It has a great type of imperishable speed, and also conduct into electricity by any type of impenetrable type of shield. And impenetrable but imperishable meaning as it can be eccentric to some different speedsters depending on how it's prominently mapped into the speed. And I'm saying in general that's close to something like Black Lightning, and there's other teammates, but not the same type of main contributing magnitude of what he can do. But he's pretty fast in his own right, he do a lot of things, versatile, and he has a lot of crowd control implications. And comes to how it can do things with kinetic energy, shield, plasma, conducting like energy. It can be all precisely profound into multiple different type of defensive type of things with different metals and production type of shields with electricity. So that's what I mean by that. I'm glad I'm actually able to talk today. Hold up. As far as what I'm saying. Okay. That's it for the second team. Now I'm going to discuss how the rest of this battle would press to go. So first, main people that are going to be having a great role in this will be Mr. Incredible, Static Shock, Kung Lao, and Griffin and Bella. Mainly with these people and what they're going to be able to do against these other members. Jacob will have kind of an even suffice type of battle with Winston for an extent, but Winston being a gorilla could easily just stomp this wolf out. This werewolf, even though in the same condolences and main profoundly decimated type of scenario. I'm not saying that he can't dish out a good type of cleaning point for his own type of damage, things along that, but in general scope of things, he can't really do that much against Winston unless he catches him off guard, but Winston's going to be ready for him. And Tracer's going to be having even now sporadic type of intentional type of battle with Griffin and Static Shock maybe, but I see Reinhardt going to attack with Static Shock. It was incredible seeking him to help him. Soldier 76 trying to play cards in background damage when it comes to Jacob near, and Jacob doing the same thing, holding his fight type of ground. If Soldier gets a clean shot on Jacob, Jacob is done for, but if Jacob holds ground and keeps blasting all of these sporadic type of shockwaves, then he'll be able to maybe take Soldier out. And finally, we have Lucio helping out in the same type of strain of power, but Kung Lao is going to be ready to try to take him out, and he easily can take out most of these other characters as well. And I don't know what I said last time for Tracer, and I've said I know what I'm saying, because that's what I'm getting at, but in general scope of how Tracer will be able to take on everyone I'm saying in spiteful type of speed, but at the same time it's not necessarily something that they can't fight. I'm just saying her speed is enclosed in a whole different type of way than normal. That's what I'm trying to get at. But how I see the fight going on for tick for tat, it's all affiliated into the same battle and pose the same type of factor of everything that can go around, and it's no type of justice is what I'm trying to get at now. I'm glad I can talk properly today. It's just a lot to say. It's not going to be a big interruption. Just trying to affiliate this nicely within the point I'm trying to get at, and how the precise all going to be able to conduct this as a team space, since Overwatch is the main team here, because obviously they worked together before, they're balanced with their experience together, and they know what they're doing more precisely than the other team, and obviously the team members of the second team know each other as knowing that they are on the same team, but they do not know the main defined ways how their teammates can do things. It's the point I'm trying to get at, and now we're going to concretely put this all together in this precise type of battle and functionality. Okay, so what's going to be happening within this battle and all that is Tracer, I believe enough in the fight, she's going to be able to take out Griffin, and he's not going to be able to fight, but because of diversion, so that she won't be able to be available enough to be carrying on with the rest of the fight without needing to catch her breath. Winston is going to kill Jacob. Bella is going to be going in for Tracer, but Tracer, I believe, not even without a doubt, just takes her out just like that. There's nothing that's going to be putting her out of the line of death for Bella. But at the same time, especially in the fight, she'll just be trying to play around the area to see what's going on, and Bella might be able to get a few shots on her, but Tracer has better type of range, a far range, so I believe Bella's not going to be able to do that much. Then Winston is going to go try to help Reinhardt and Lucio and Soldier, because Lucio right now is having a soundtrack battle with Jacob. Soldier is trying to hold off against Static Shock, and Reinhardt is holding the line up for defense. Winston is going to be going in, but then Kung Lao is going to come out of nowhere and kick Winston, and Winston, his glasses are going to break. Winston is going to get mad and get into his Killer Instinct Beast form, but it's not going to matter. Kung Lao is going to be laughing at this by breaking through Winston's bones and kill him right then and there. So one of their heavy guns is out of commission just like that. Tracer will see that she tries to go in and fight Kung Lao, and Kung Lao could easily possibly kill Tracer. It's going to be harder because of her warping around the entire place. Static Shock, on the other hand, when it comes to Reinhardt, even though it's pretty advanced, some of his other parts seems like from a scaling and more proficient type of understanding of his metal and how it's composed together. So I was looking at the recording when that Reinhardt just went in and got bopped on the wall. This seems like he'll be able to take apart some of his armor by normal strain and continuity. Well, not necessarily full explanation, but more just a normal, persistent type of feel of how it's like. But at the same time, with his proficient type of armor and style, it might be hard for him to try to take apart. But Reinhardt was still able to dish out enough damage to keep him at a lower type of view for what he's able to do with his electricity and be able to pound him out. Pause, not like that, and it's proficient, not pacific. I don't even know if I just said it like that. I don't think I had a stutter, and I'm providing every type of normal way to say this nicely, and I'm happy with that. But at the same time, the main point I'm trying to get at is how his armor is structured. Might be a little bit hard to be put out of normal entanglement of structure and devising and type of planning and how to bring it off. Right, man? Did I say it right? You feel me? For me? I'm pretty sure I said it right, even if I maybe did. I'm pretty sure I did say it right, especially. You guys see what I mean and how mainly it's find it into this scenario won't necessarily put Static Shock out of category to be able to take him out. And eventually, in this case, I believe that Jacob is going to be weighing down Lucio, but Lucio is going to see a little bit more of a way to take him out, and I believe with more and more of his fast versatility, he'll be able to take out Jacob and break his entire body with a sound shock when it splits him apart pretty much. Lucio takes out Jacob, obviously. So this leaves Mr. Incredible, Kung Lao, and Static Shock. 3v1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because Echo is still here. Echo will go and try to blast off Mr. Incredible, and Mr. Incredible is going to be weighing down. He's never fought something like that before. And because of Echo's versatility and technology, I believe she'll be able to just take out Mr. Incredible just like that. There's not going to be an intricate type of way how she will lose to him. And I know this is technically an outlier and doesn't really match up in a neutral ground state, but it's been shown in the game that she's able to pretty much clone her entire body in the same type of standing point of power and capability as other people in the game, and that can be a story to other people. And you can put it as a normal fallacy, but if we want to take the game as and a better type of explanation is the predominant way it's shown in her verse as far as the game, where it's in both type of phenomenal fixations of a way. It kind of seemed like a weird saying. I'm glad I'm able to talk properly with this. I'm just saying in general that if you would put this in the category of her normal abilities and how it can be implemented into a fight, she should be able to do this to one of the characters. So Mr. Incredible gives her more trouble in time while she's going off on them and projecting a bunch of her different abilities like that. I feel like she should be able to go and clone herself in a sense of structure of Mr. Incredible, but she has a timer in the game, so you can sort that to the actual fight. So it won't be that long, but in that type of timing where she'll be able to be so advanced to have enclosure of that entire fight just like that, then I would believe that she would be able to take out Mr. Incredible with that. And even if she doesn't, I believe Soldier gives some hits on him. There could be a bunch of different people in here that could probably do that. But that's only she would do that to Mr. Incredible. After seeing Kung Lao cut up Winston just like that, I would have said that she would try to do that with Kung Lao. So she would do that to Kung Lao and kill Mr. Incredible instantly, then go off on Kung Lao. So Static Shock would be left alone to fight the rest of them, and he would hold his own, but I do not believe Static Shock is going to be able to take on all of them. I do believe he can injure Soldier 76 and disable Lucio entirely and kill him with full electric shock. Which is one of those fish type of moves, obviously, of having electric like abilities, you feel me? But he gets taken out as April after being put out of the mission for a form of Kung Lao. She can't do it, so Kung Lao easily solos everybody. He'd be a little bit hurt, but it wouldn't put him out of commission. So that's where Kung Lao is the winner there. What do you guys think? I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Glad I was able to talk and conduct this very extortingly. That even makes sense, extortingly. Yeah, it does, because if you guys don't get what that means, pretty much like I'm saying, I was able to extortingly put it out, because I was able to extort the bad type of ways to how it would be said and be nicely about it. And the video's main way of being made and how it's productively set, you feel me? If that makes any sense. I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm predominantly balling with it, you feel me? Hope you guys enjoy, like I just said before. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out, mommy.
This what happened when I think about you. I get in my feelings, yeah. I start reminiscing, yeah. Next time around, fuck, I want it to be different, yeah. Waiting on a sign, guess it's time for a different prayer. Lord, please favor for me. Do this one favor for me. I had to change my play of ways. Got way too complicated for me. I hope she's waiting for me. Everywhere she go, they playing my songs. That's why I say the things that I say that way. I know you can't ignore me, but yeah. So give me all of you in exchange for me. Just give me all of you.